Hey everybody, I'm going to speak to you today with a really beautiful sunset behind me. What I'm going to talk about is something called coercive control. Coercive control is what an abusive person does to try to uh, enable their abuse. It's normally done by people who have narcissistic personality disorders. Um, and I'll give you an example of what happened to me with coercive control. I have a very good friend of mine that I went to school with who he went through some rough times and fell into some substance abuse issues and went through a really low point and had reached out to me a couple times just for, you know, help, support, and I knew what was going on, but he lived on the other side of the country. It wasn't something that I could help him with. But, you know, I did maintain my friendship with him. I was always hopeful that he would come through it, and after several years, he did. But my abusive ex, when she found out that, you know, I'd recently been in contact with him, she wanted me to cut all contact with this individual. And she was trying to use the excuse of his substance abuse. But like I said, it wasn't in any position to affect me. And the reason why someone who's narcissistic wants to remove people from your life is because they want to control you. They want to have power over you. And so much of that is just destroying your support system and isolating you from the people who will support you, people who you can go to for mutual help. And that's what this individual was to me. At that time, he was reaching out to me, you know, for help. That's not what he was saying in our calls, but I knew that's what it was. But, you know, a narcissist can't take that you have a support system, you know, because had the roles been reversed, I know he would have been there for me and has been there for me. But yeah, a narcissist cannot stand that because it represents control that they don't have. So they want to isolate you. And then once you're isolated and you don't have a support system, they're going to make you feel like you can't leave. They're going to devalue you and put you through just so many different things that are going to try to take down the personality that you are. And, you know, they want you to dance to their tune. And they do that through coercive control. And that's what this is. That's just one example, but there are others out there. So if you're not happy, or if you're finding that your partner or friend is trying to isolate you, you have to establish very clear boundaries. Like, hey, I am not cutting out my family. I am not cutting out my friends. I am not going to isolate my support system because of some issue that you have. They are going to stay in my life because ultimately those are the people that will rely on you. So I hope you took something from this video. I hope you share this video with someone who you think might be going through something. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.